Let's build a mini snowman with mini snowballs inside. First, we're going to start by casting on white yarn on the 22-pin knitting machine, and then knit 100 rows and cast off. This is going to be the body piece. Next, we're going to make the pouch that goes inside the body. Cast on your white yarn on the 22 pin, and you're going to knit 50 rows and then cast off. Next, we're going to make the nose. Cast on your 22 pin and knit 4 rows and then cast off. Next, we're going to make the beanie. Cast on your 22 pin and you're going to knit 60 rows and then cast off. Now we're going to make the scarf. Cast on your 22 pin and then you're going to knit 70 rows and then cast off. Here are the pieces to assemble your snowman. We will make the snowballs later in the video. To make the body, take your 100 row piece and double the work. You're going to clench both ends together and tie your yarn tails in a knot. Don't hide your yarn tails inside the work. We're going to use them later. Take your pouch and do the same. Double the work, clench both ends together, and tie your yarn tails together. Hold on to your yarn tails for later. Begin to stuff your body. As you're stuffing, be sure to leave an opening in the center of the stuffing so that you can insert this pouch in the next step. And now we're going to add the pouch to the center of the body. Take your yarn needle through the body all the way out the top of the body. Pull your yarn needle and yarn tail all the way through. Now begin to push the pouch into the body. Make sure that it is inserted all the way inside. The bottom of your pouch should line up with the bottom of your body. Now take a piece of yarn and begin to sew the pouch to the body. You're going to do this by picking up a stitch on the body and then picking up a stitch on the pouch. Continue to do this all the way around. Once you've gone all the way around, pull your yarn tails tight. Keep your hand in the center to keep the pouch from closing all the way. You want to make it so that it is big enough for the snowballs to fit inside, but not too wide that the snowballs will fall out. Tie your yarn tails together and hide them inside the work. Now take your yarn tails that you pulled through the top from your body and the pouch, tie them together, and then hide them inside the work. Take a piece of yarn and you're going to count down 25 stitches from the top of the body. Once you've found the 25th stitch, then begin to make a running stitch around the body. This is to separate the head and the body. Now pull your yarn tails really tight. Tie off your yarn tails and then hide them inside the work. Now we're going to make the beanie. Take your 60 row piece, double the work, clench both ends together, tie off your yarn tails and hide them inside the work. Now place your beanie on your snowman. Be sure to pull it all the way down so that the crown of the beanie is flat to the snowman's head. Once you've gotten it on all the way, fold the bottom of the beanie to make a brim. If you like, you can sew your beanie down to the head so that it can't be removed. Now we're going to make the nose. Take your 4-row piece and then you're going to clench both ends and then roll your piece up and mattress stitch the sides together. After you mattress stitch the sides together, tie your yarn tails together and then hide one of them inside the work. You're going to use the other one to sew the nose to the snowman. Once you've finished sewing the nose to your snowman, tie off your yarn tail and hide it inside the work. Next, we're going to make the scarf. Take your 70-row piece and you're going to clench each end, tie off your yarn tail, and hide it inside the work. Now fold your scarf in half and then wrap it around the snowman's neck. Cross the ends and then tuck one side under the other. To make the snowballs, you're going to use fur yarn. I used Bernac Pep Squeak in Whitey White. Use your 22-pin knitting machine and you're going to cast on and knit 8 rows and then cast off. When using this yarn, be sure to be very gentle because the yarn might break when you're clenching and tying the yarn tails together. Make a total of 3 snowballs. If you want to add more snowballs inside, use a lower row count to make the snowball smaller. Clench one end of the snowball and then slightly clench the other end. Add the stuffing and then clench that end as well. Now you're going to take one of the yarn tails and bring it to the other yarn tail so that you can tie them off and hide them inside the work. Take your yarn needle through the snowball and bring your yarn tails together, tie them, and hide it inside the work. Repeat this step for all 3 snowballs. Okay, I've added my eyes and my buttons. You can use whatever you like for your buttons. I use felt and I made my eyes using my Cricut Explorer machine. And that's it. You have your mini snowman and your mini snowballs. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment below. And as always, thank you for watching.